Welcome everyone to season 2 of the Fifth Dimension server, the SMP that we all know and love and play on now. I hope that you guys have a good time. Remember, the death games are on, so do not die or you will lose all the 10 diamonds that you have invested into it. If you guys didn't know that we were doing those, then yeah, now you do. Have fun and let season 2 begin. Let's go. So what's up guys, and welcome to season 2 of the Fifth Dimension SMP. I'm gonna have a lot of fun this season, hopefully, and my main goal is to have a lot more fun with other people. As you can see, everyone is running around like crazy. I don't know exactly where I'm running, but we have an event starting at the very start of the server. So basically the whole idea of this little event is just to spice things up a little bit, I guess. And what we have is everyone's put in an imaginary 5 diamonds because we don't actually have 5 diamonds. And if those people die, they lose those diamonds to the games. And so the last person to still have a life actually wins all those diamonds. So it's going to be a pretty interesting game. The whole idea of this episode for me is probably just to stay alive because, I don't want to die. First tree has been dropped down, fortunately, and I'm going to just spend a little bit of time at making a little bit of a starter house. I don't know exactly where I'm going to go. This is a completely random seed, which I've barely looked at, so it's going to be pretty interesting. So at this point, guys, I'm just in a little dugout that I've made, and I'm just sheltering here for the night. I don't think there's many monsters out here, but yeah, with 1.17 out, it actually doesn't allow for any data packs to work, really. So we don't have one person sleep, unfortunately, which means we won't have daylight for a little while. But that's okay, guys. We get to experience the true vanilla life for at least a couple nights. Let's see. I need to put this in here. Now we have light. Let's go. So the nights progress a little bit more, and I'm playing with a creeper right now. I don't exactly know what he's doing, but I don't know how he's still alive. I've hit him that many times with the sword. It's probably because I'm going so quickly. Oh, do not let him in. That would be very bad. I have crafted a shield, guys, so we are looking a little bit more suited for this new hardcore experience, which is not actually hardcore. The sun rises for the very first time in our new world, and I have absolutely no clue what I'm going to do. I seem to have forgotten exactly what you do when first starting a world. Do you do mining? Yeah, you do mining at some point, but do you just explore? I'm a bit confused. We might have to get... Oh, there's a skeleton. Get away, get away. Get away. But the one thing that I have noticed is that this lake is looking really cool. It's not really a lake, it's more of an ocean, but the way that it is sort of structured, I'm really liking. And believe it or not, guys, I've got no clue exactly what we're going to build this season for our mega base. There are some things that I want to build, but I'm not exactly sure. Maybe we could build some sort of like a rocket landing pad or something. It's meant to be sci-fi, so maybe we can build like a sci-fi city. I don't really know. It's going to be a little bit fun just trying to work out what we want to build. But first, I think we should probably go kill some sheep so we can get a bed. As I said before, there's no data packs currently installed that actually work with the current updates, so that's a bit unfortunate. But we're still going to be able to continue, hopefully, without it. People already have diamonds. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm still walking around in circles. I'll check back with you guys a little bit later when I actually have a purpose. Okay, guys, with nowhere else to go, I'm going to dig straight downwards and hope for the best. I'm behind other people right now. We've already found coal. Just saying, these coal textures and the new textures for ores is really cool. I barely look at all the pre-release stuff, but so I got pretty much no clue exactly what has been added. I do know some things that have been added, like axolotls and glow squids, but I don't know much else. So if I go and find something, just know that I'm probably not going to know exactly what it is. So Drewby has just died, unfortunately. I don't know if his death message is still in the chat. Yep, Drewby was impaled by drowned. That is such a bad way to go, man. That's a terrible loss. I'm very sorry that you had to go out that way. But I'm very happy at the same time because now I get to continue on. I'm one step closer to winning all those diamonds. Hey, we've just found diamonds, guys. Hopefully, I do not get eaten by lava. Do diamonds spawn in like different layers? That is really cool. I wonder if we can silk touch that and get different diamond types. That's like diamond and deep slate. That's really cool. So after completing the first mining session of this season 2, Yeah, I think I did all right. Like I got 14 diamonds. That is just as much, if not more, than anyone else in the server right now. So yeah, I think I'm going pretty well. Also, I managed to get full iron armor so far, and also a diamond pickaxe, so that's helping out a lot. I don't want to stay in this little dugout, however, so what we're going to do is actually transform this into a proper... I don't really know what I'm going to build in here. Let's just try something out. There's a gravel mountain that I spotted behind us somewhere, which means we can actually make concrete pretty easily. We just need some flowers and some dye, and we'll be right on it. So let me do some resource gathering, and let's talk about it. So it turns out, not only do we have gravel mountains here, we have an abundance of flowers. Yes, guys, there's a flower biome right behind my base. I think, yeah, the lake and the village are over there, and right here, I'm standing on the gravel biome. We got a flower. This is crazy. I just died. I don't know how, guys, but for some reason this new server that we have is extremely laggy at times. Like just then, there were 2 creepers and I got blown up by 2 of them at once, and now that seriously, oh my gosh. What is this? I am trying to get to my loot and there's creepers literally standing over my body. How am I even meant to do this? You can see that they're lagging. That is very strange. What the? Okay, guys, don't ask me how, but I somehow got my stuff back. Yeah, it took a little while, but we got it back. I just had to like go around them at some point. That is very strange. Like I don't know why creepers are lagging like that. I think it may have something to do with 1.17 not being optimized for servers or something. I don't know. Our server is a little bit finicky. But yeah. It's to be expected, really, because like we've just started on it and I'm still working out how the software will work, so I guess that's understandable, but we're just going to have to be extra careful from now on. Fortunately for me, I'm still in the death games because that death was technically due to lag. It wasn't because I was stupid. That was actually genuinely due to lag, so we're good there. A little bit of resource gathering later, guys, and I've gotten to the point that I think I have some materials that I can use in this build at least. Just going for a basic block pallet, I think I'll go with. So yeah, we have some cut copper slabs, and what I'm thinking about using these for is like the roof. And then we also have white concrete and polished deep slate. So the deep slate was easy to get, but I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I think I might just end up building like a wall, like a little base wall down here, all along it. So if we come out here a little bit as well, just a very basic thing, I think. That's just like built into the cliff itself. I don't really know. I'm sorry. One thing that I've noticed that has come with the 1.17 update is squid spawn a lot more, which is amazing because we had a really hard time actually getting squid in previous versions of Minecraft. Like black ink. Like black dye was like one of the hardest things to get, and now I think it's gonna be relatively easy to get black concrete now, which is amazing. So you brought the stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Do you want?
Yeah, I'm just getting your payment. Here we are, inside the house.
Oh, nice place, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Glowstone, warped, and quartz, and more glowstone.
Good. Thank you.
You got some weird tiles in there.
Yeah. That was Artie, by the way, guys. He just delivered me some things from the Nether, which I was too scared to go get myself. Either that or I was too lazy. Probably both, actually, at this point. And after many hours, guys, of just building my base, I've got it to this point, guys. Look at this. I think it's the 3rd day of this season being up, and I've already got a really cool modern futuristic little house going on. I don't really know what I've built, but in this time I've had plenty of time to reflect on what I actually want to build in this world, and I'm going to talk about that a bit later when we set some goals. But right now, why don't we take a little bit of a little walkthrough through this little house that I've built. So basically this is the area that we actually started in from the day 1 on the server. And so yeah, you come in and it looks quite homey, I feel. You got your entrance to the mine down there, which we'll have to fix up at some point. We're not going to have just a straight staircase going down. I think we have some rails going down to certain spots, maybe. I don't really know. But we also have really cool storage system this season, which is basically no storage system because we just have chests just put around our place like this. I guess it is a storage system. It's more like an organized storage system. Yeah, and these chests are for certain things. As you can see, most of them are empty, but we have a sleeping quarters here. And yeah, I really went a little bit weird with the design. I basically put like columns coming down across the window, but then I put the window just coming on the inside, so it looks quite futuristic, I think. Tell me what you guys think in the comments, any ways that I can improve this. I'm not that great on interior design, so I don't really know what I could have done better, but one thing I'm really proud of is the axolotl aquarium. And look at this, I got this off of Flames, and I think he's planning on doing like an axolotl pet shop or something in the future. And yeah, now we got this little guy. I'm going to call him Gowie, or at least Flames called him Gowie. I don't know why he called him Gowie, but his name's now Gowie. That sounds really weird to say. So yeah, we got our furnaces here. I went to the jungle. I was actually looking for a desert and I found a jungle. There is only like one desert in this server and I didn't even find it in my travels. So yeah, we got some cocoa beans now. So that's technically infinite brown dye, which is amazing. But of course, yeah, we have our valuables chest, as you can see here, guys. We got a fairly decent amount of materials, except I sort of spent all of my diamonds on creating pickaxes. And now I'm on to iron pickaxes because I don't want to keep on making new diamond pickaxes. So fortune and mending. Mending is something that we need urgently because otherwise I am really screwed. Like really stuffed. But I think this turned out really good. As you can see, I have put copper on the top of the house. I'll wait until it's daytime to show you what I exactly did there. So up here, I actually have placed copper just along the little front of the house. I originally was going to do the whole thing, but then I realized how hard copper was to get. And this is like a fairly decent amount considering the amount of time we spent on the server so far. But what my plan is to let this to oxidize until it gets to this sort of shade, and then it's like a little bit of a fade off into that. So yeah, cool roof design. I think it's turning out well. Tell me in the comments yet again if you like it, and let's move on to some goals. I'm not sure if I already said it or not. I don't think I did. So basically, I was able to reflect while building this starter base on what exactly I want to build in this server this season, and well, I came up with something pretty interesting. So around this ocean, I decided that I'm gonna build a heap of towers, but instead of them actually being towers, they're going to look like DNA. And basically, it's going to have like a storyline. And a storyline is something that I really want to focus on this season because I didn't have one really for my other base. But this base that I'm going to build is going to have the storyline that it's basically a genetic testing facility and it does lots of genetic testing on things. So that's going to be very relevant to the future. I don't know. We may even start branding it with something. I don't know, but I want to make it super sciencey, super sci-fi, and just make it really cool. So that also means that we're going to create a creeper farm that is like themed like that in some way. I'm going to do some designing. As you guys can probably tell, I'm really going to get grinding this season. This is only episode 1 of this season, and I already have a concrete starter base with black stained glass. I'm already onto it. Like this time last season, I did not have this sort of developed base and everything. This is crazy. So the first thing that I really want to do is a creeper farm. So this is going to be a really fun way to build things. Just to let you guys know, these aren't in any specific order, and I don't actually have to build these. This is a flexible goal setting board. Okay, I could add things and I could take things away, but I decided to just do things. So the next one is ocean farm. So I've noticed that there's a bunch of squid that are spawning in the oceans these days in 1.17, and I think it's come with the latest update. I have never seen that many squid before. So I thought to myself, maybe we could create some sort of passive mob farm just in the ocean and just get all the things that come out of it. I don't really know if that's possible, but I'm going to think about it and I'm going to somehow do it. The next one is slime farm, so that's pretty simple. One thing that I really want to do is have a central tower for my mega base, and it all comes into like a central sorting system, which is going to look really cool. I don't know how to do that, and that is the awesome sorting and storage system. So yeah, that's the next goal. And the next one is the guardian farm. I don't know exactly how to, I probably won't end up doing a guardian farm, but it's just an option. So yeah, then we got the main mega base build, and then we got a super smelter. I really want to build one of these this season, guys. Last season I just had 8 furnaces that I used basically the whole time, and it was super slow at times and super annoying. I want one that I can just chuck in about 8 stacks and it'll all smelt up in a minute. That would be cool. And so next we have the rocket build, and that is something that I'll get into later. Of course, these are just basic ideas in my brain right now, so I don't have concrete ideas and plans for it. The next one is a monorail connecting to every base. This season, I really want to work on being part of the community in the server. Last season, I wasn't really. It was basically like I was playing on my own world. So I really want to, interact with everyone. So that's going to be a way. Also, the shopping mall might be a way that we can interact with everyone else. It's going to be really cool. I'll elaborate all on these on a later date, maybe in the next couple episodes, at least for the creeper farm and whatnot. But yeah, those are just some goals. So I really hope you guys enjoyed watching me start season 2 of the Fifth Dimension server today, and yeah, it's been really good. I think this is the third IRL day that we've actually had the server open for season 2, so that's good. This is much further than I have ever progressed in that number of days in a survival world. Of course, we still haven't beaten the Ender Dragon, which is probably going to be, yeah, we might end up doing that as a group. I don't really know. We're sort of holding off on that at the moment, but yeah. Just take in my little base here. Hopefully by the time the next video rolls around, we may have a few more of these copper slabs that have been converted a little bit further. I want to get these to the point that they are fully oxidized so they blend in with the warped wood there. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, that's it from me for today. I'll see you guys in a later video. See ya.